In a region defined by conflict, secrecy, and shifting alliances, Mossad quietly reshaped the Middle East for decades. The invisible hand behind operations that spanned region toppled threats before they materialized and secured interests of Israel. Mossad operations in Middle East based on targeted personnel killings, covert operations in Arab establishments, targeting strategic assets and designing regime change operations to dividend Israel's own interests. This is World O'Clock, and today we uncover how Mossad penetrated the Middle East. Mossad relied heavily on human intelligence, agents blended into diplomatic posts, businesses, and even universities across Arab states. Couriers smuggled information across borders. Safe houses in major cities acted as command hubs. They studied local politics, monitored military developments, and identified potential allies or threats. By carefully cultivating relationships, Mossad created a web of informants, double agents, and strategic contacts. This network allowed Israel to anticipate military actions, sabotage hostile projects, and sometimes prevent attacks before they happened. During the Six-Day War 1967 and Yom Kippur War 1973, Mossad intelligence played a critical role. Through intercepts, spies, and careful analysis, Israel could anticipate Arab troop movements, monitor Arab alliances, and identify potential surprises. While not every prediction was perfect, these operations gave Israeli forces a strategic advantage, allowing them to act decisively in moments of uncertainty. After the Khomeini Revolution, Iran became a central focus. Mossad monitored nuclear research, military facilities, and diplomatic channels. Operations included surveillance of nuclear enrichment facilities, collaboration with allied intelligence agencies, coordinated efforts to disrupt hostile nuclear projects. By combining human, signals intelligence, and cyber tools, Mossad maintained Israel's awareness of potential threats. In 2021, a journalist, Perez-Shakdam, shook the corridors of power in Iran, revealed a secret. She had once publicly identified as Muslim, but was in fact Jewish. Perez-Shakdam was a journalist, political analyst, and former Shia Muslim convert. She worked with Iranian media outlets and think tanks, meeting senior officials, including people associated with Iran's supreme leader and presidential offices. She confessed of secret Shia marriages with over 100 Iranian top officials. After revealing her Jewish heritage in 2021, hardline Iranian commentators declared her of being a Mossad operative. Claims included gaining access to senior officials under false pretenses, influencing political decisions through her media connections, acting as a spy for Israel. Before recent Iran-Israel war, Mossad agents established covert bases within Iran, smuggling in explosive drones and precision-guided weapon systems months in advance. These agents deployed drones to disable Iran's surface-to-air missile batteries and air defense systems, clearing the way for Israeli airstrikes. Mossad's intelligence gathering led to the elimination of several high-ranking Iranian officials, including nuclear scientists and military commanders. Iranian authorities heavily suspect the role of Perez-Shakdam for providing a cover base to Mossad. Lebanon presented complex challenges. During the 1980s and 1990s, Mossad tracked militants, monitored Hezbollah operations, and sought to prevent attacks on Israeli targets. Operations relied on local informants, wiretaps, and collaboration with allied forces. While not all missions succeeded, the intelligence gathered influenced Israeli military strategy and regional diplomacy. In many cases, Mossad built networks through diplomats, business people, journalists, or migrants in Saudi Arabia who could report back. That is the human side of intelligence, but because these stories touch individuals, many allegations remain contested in court or the press. Saudi courts and regional reporting have periodically publicized trials or accusations of individuals alleged to have spied for Israel, cases that show how sensitive such allegations are in the Gulf's political landscape. Mossad maintains formal organizational and historical connections with the Jordan, and it is a regional hub for its operations. There was a major Mossad operation in Jordan in September 1997. Mossad agents attempted to assassinate Khaled Mashal in Amman under fake passports using poison. The operation failed and caused a serious diplomatic fallout with Jordan. Mossad ran Contact Us Recruitment appeals online for informants, including in Arabic and aimed at Arab world states. For example, the Jordan Times article, "Israel's Mossad takes hunt for foreign spies and informants online," said, "It is already common. Mossad has gone one further by topping for local agents in Jordan." Mossad recruited Jordanians via Facebook chats to report on tribal movements or Arab reform movements. Israeli girls communicated via Facebook with Jordanian youth, offered money and scholarships to gather information. Why Jordan is regionally significant for Mossad Israeli intelligence. Jordan is one of Israel's only Arab neighboring states with a peace treaty signed 1994, and therefore a different intelligence diplomatic status than many other states. Its proximity to Israel, its role as gatekeeper for Palestinian territories, and its border with Syria-Iraq make it strategically important. For Israel intelligence, EY's close monitoring of Palestinian groups, Syrian and Lebanese fronts, border security. Mossad has long collaborated with international partners, including the CIA and MI6, exchanging information on terrorism, nuclear threats, and political instability. However, rivalry, secrecy, and national interests often complicated cooperation. Mossad's independence allowed Israel to act decisively even when allies hesitated, shaping the Middle East on its own terms. The 21st century transformed intelligence. Cyber espionage, drones, and data-driven analysis became tools of modern operations. Israel invested in technology to monitor threats remotely. Publicly known cyber incidents like Stuxnet demonstrate the reach of modern intelligence. Mossad continues to adapt, combining field agents, digital surveillance, and international collaboration to maintain Israel's strategic edge. Mossad's operations shaped the Middle East beyond borders. From preventing attacks to shaping alliances, the agency's work demonstrates the power of information, foresight, and precision. Secrecy is its greatest weapon, and yet its legacy is visible in the survival of Israel. Mossad remains a shadow in the world's geopolitical chessboard, silent, calculated, and indispensable.